If you have a two-handed backhand, then there's a very important footwork that you must be able to use called the closed stance fallout. Let me show you what it is. Now, first, this video is courtesy of J Tennis on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to their awesome channel. I put their link in the description below. Now, what's interesting with this point of high-level college singles is actually both players used this footwork. Right there, the player at the top of the screen used it, and right here, the player at the bottom of the screen used what is called the closed stance fallout. So first off, let's check this out with the player at the top. He gets a ball that is to his left, and you can see that the last step he takes is with his right foot. Since he is right-handed, he's hitting on the left side. The last step he takes is with his right foot. So this really allows him to coil away, basically, show his back to the opponent. But notice that he pivots on this front foot. As he hits the ball, his body rotates and he brings his left foot around. As he hits, look how he's able to turn his hips, where here his hips are facing the side here, right, where all those seats are. And then he rotates and now his body is facing the camera. Pivoting on your front foot is a really important technique, allowing for proper hip rotation so that you can hit a great shot. Now, the player at the bottom of the screen does the exact same thing. And I want to kind of dispel some myth or some idea that whenever you're moving across, that it would be wrong to have your toe pointing off to the side. It isn't. Sometimes you just can't always have your front foot pointing forward, which I'm not always sure why coaches are talking about that, to be very honest. You see players all the time, pros all the time, their toe pointing off to the side. So don't beat yourself up if you don't get your front foot to point forward on the shot. It is okay to have your front foot point to the side and just allow this back foot to swing around, which you can see he does. So when you're going off to your backhand side and you plant that front foot, make sure that you're pivoting on this front foot. That's where the rotation comes from. The hips rotate, the foot comes around. You'll actually finish in a wide open stance, basically. What I mean by that is it is wide. Your feet are wide, and you're basically in an open stance where your right foot's on the right and your left foot's on the left. This is why I call it a closed stance fallout. He's in a closed stance, stepping across, but then he falls out of it. You do this, you're going to hit much better two-handed backhands. Now, to help me demonstrate this, I've got the Topspin Pro here. To get your own, just use my link. It's in the description. I'm also going to pin it in the first comment. The closed stance fallout is the preferred footwork to use on a backhand when you're moving off to your side to ensure proper hip rotation. This is what you see the best players using. And as a recreational tennis player, you need to use this as well. I am right-handed, so I'm going to be moving to my left to hit this. I am also a two-hander, by the way. I love my two-hander. And as I go across, I'm going to step with my front foot, the foot closest to the net, or closer to the net. Now, when I do this, I do not need my front toe to point forward. If you can get there in time and then lean in and step forward and get your body weight going forward into the shot, then that's awesome and good for you, except that's not realistic all the time. What is needed, though, is body rotation. If you had to judge which is more important, rotating the body versus getting your weight to go forward into a shot, it's not even close. Body rotation wins hands down. And I've shown so many videos of players rotating while moving backward. Body rotation is more important than getting your weight to go forward. If you can get your weight forward, awesome. But body rotation is absolutely essential to hitting great two-handed backhands. So when you step across, it's okay if your toe points to the side. That's because your body weight is going to go that way. And you're going to pivot on your front foot. So watch my right foot rotate, and now my front foot is pointing that way. Watch this again. I split, I go over, I step across, I hit, I fall out of it, and then I recover. So I'm going to do a couple here. Watch me pivot on my right foot. Now, if you're looking for people in your local area to play matches against or practice with, or if you want to find a coach who's close to you who can help you with your game, then use my link for Play Your Court, and it's playyourcourt.com/2-minute tennis. When you use my link to sign up, you get 50% off. Work on your closed stance fallout footwork on your two-handed backhand, and there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.